Good morning. Today we are going to be looking at information that we can gain from illustrations. And in this case, we're going to be looking at nonfiction text features. So you'll see a couple of charts here, and we're going to look at number one. Number one says the fourth graders made a weather chart for February, and we can see this weather chart over here. We're talking about the February weather, and we have sunny, cloudy, rainy, and snowy. I think it's very important, just like we've learned in math, to look at this key. Each symbol represents one day. And the question says, in February, the weather was mostly, and when I look at this, I can see that the weather has been, mostly the two that are the same or the longest here are going to be sunny and cloudy. So over here, I'm going to look at D, and it's sunny and cloudy. I'm going to look at the next question. It says fourth grade walking record. So you can see that Monday we have increments of tens going up, and those are miles. And then we have the days of the week, Monday through Friday. The blue line that has a circle dot is Miss Smith's class. I'm looking at the key over here. And the pink is Miss White's class, and the yellow triangle is going to be Mr. Ray's class. And so you can see if you look on Monday, Miss Smith's class had a little over 20 miles walked. Miss White's class had right in the middle there, it looks like about 35 miles walked. And Mr. Ray's class had just a little over 40 miles walked. So it says, on which day did Mrs. Smith's class walk the most miles? And Mrs. Smith, remember, is our blue dot. And when we look at this blue dot, it trends up and then comes down. So we're looking at this top point here. And we can see that that day, when we look on down here, was Thursday. So they did the most on Thursday. We are going to look, I am not going to answer these questions, but we're going to look at these two graphs. And then you're going to work on your own independently down below to answer the questions on these. It says, which day did Leah sell the same number of glasses of lemonade? I want us to really focus on looking at Leah's lemonade sales, this graph, and you can see the increments go up in twos. So we're counting by twos, and those stand for the glasses of lemonade. And then we have days of the week, Monday through Sunday. So we have a full week's worth there. And you can see it looks like, Monday she had some, and then Tuesday she sold more. Wednesday she sold fewer, a few more on Thursday. And the day that she sold the most was on Saturday. So you're going to look back and you're going to see on which day did Leah sell the same number of glasses of lemonade. So which one is the bar the same number? And then how Joan spends her afternoon time. So we can see that Joan spends her afternoon. Purple is going to be right here, and that's 15%. Dinner is going to be green. That's 5% of her at-home time, or her afternoon time. Then 20% is homework, 15% is chores, 25% is friends, and you can see that 20% is a telephone. As you can see right here, they are color-coded. I'm just going to erase that so you can see the colors better. So it says Joan spends what percentage of her time doing homework? So if we wanted to know, so you're going to need to look for what color is homework and then find the percentage here on that's labeled. So if I was looking at what percentage of her afternoon does she spend doing chores, I would see that chores are blue, and then I would look over here to this blue color, and down and beside it is labeled 15. So 15% of her time is spent doing chores. And then this 20% here, if I was curious as to what that stood for, I would look for the pink. I would come over here, it's pink, and say the telephone stands for 20%. So I'm going to have you do this number 3 with Leah's lemonade, and number 4, how Joan spends her afternoon on your own, down below on the multiple choice question.